So here's a much better Cicuta. They're double umbel, and then the leaves are doubly oddly pinnate. Again, it's the sap that's super poisonous. Most poisonous plant in North America. I forget, you need like a 1/4 teaspoon to die, so you know, I always think of that when a kid's eating something bad that, well, it's probably less than that, so the kid will probably live. We've got nice Eupatorium maculatum. There's really nice Anaclea sensibilis all through here. Lots of Impatiens capensis. There's a good one right there. And then there's some really huge turtle head.
Pretty white flowers.
Yeah, the pretty white flowers are turtle head, and they're two-lipped, and they kind of look like the head of a turtle, hence the name. And on this side, there's some cattails, typha, a different species of dogwood. You can see the purple berries. The one we saw a moment ago was white berries. There is, I was going to point out viburnums. I don't have good inflorescences. This viburnums have a cyme. This is a viburnum, but you can't really tell. So they'd have, looks like an umbel from a distance, but they actually start at different points. There's only one berry, so it's no good. But viburnums are fairly common in wet areas. They're a common shrub. And let's go through our list real quick. Ooh, let's do it on the Anaclea sensibilis we saw lots of. Cicuta, poisonous, lots of. Asclepias, Aster, Eupatorium, Impatiens, Lithorum, Rumex, Phyla. I didn't point out Sagittaria or skunk cabbage. Carplus, I'm not saying that right. I think they've all disappeared. It's a early spring one, and I've been looking for it, and it's got really stinky leaves. But and there's a ton of it here in the spring, but not now. Carex I didn't point out, but remember it's got the periginium. Cyperus, terminal flat spikelets. Elaeocris, just terminal, just one little spikelet at the end. Juncus I didn't point out here. Usually there's some on the trail. Remember it's got 6 tepals. Elmus has got the paired spikelets. Phalaris, we pointed out a while ago. Remember it's the spikelet that's a compressed spike. It's actually a panicle. Bunch of the Stratophyllum and Myrophyllum. I didn't point out Potamogetons. When I was here earlier this summer, there were some floating leaves of the Potamogeton. I didn't see any this time. The Myrophyllum kind of choked it out. Tons of poison ivy, Toxicodendron radicans, lots of Vitus. I didn't point out any Sambucus. I'm sure you can find some if you look, but I didn't see any when I was looking. Viburnum, again, they've lost most of their berries, so I wouldn't ask you to know it without showing you more. Lots of Cornus, several different species. Cephalanthus, a bunch of buttons, little balls. Salix, a bunch, particularly by the pond. Quercus, remember for us, this is just the one with the pokey. The Palustris is the one with the pokey. And then Fraxinus, opposite, oddly pinnate. Ulnus, doubly serrate, and oblique base. And that's a wrap.